Hey everyone, I just want to warn you right now, this is probably going to feel like a manic video because I'm feeling kind of manic, but I have so much stuff and I haven't recorded in so long that I'm kind of like, ooh this, ooh that, no do this, no do that, no do this. And yeah, so I just decided, let's just toss stuff on this desk, hit record, see what happens. So this is me after work, unscripted, at some point in time in the previous week, because this is not going to come out on the day that I recorded it. All right, here's what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to go through some Stationery Haul stuff, which honestly, guys, it feels like it's been a minute since I've done this, but I just looked and I actually recorded the last Stationery Haul video on April 20th. So it hadn't been that long. Nope, not at all. So what are you gonna do? Okay, so quick little Stationery haul. I still have 2 other shipments coming in, one of which is from the little craft place and it hasn't even shipped yet. And I have a feeling that's because they had their big little craft festival. Big little craft place festival. Am I gonna cut this in post? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just gonna let it roll. Is this what the kids call cozy content when you're just being you? I don't know. Okay, so I have that coming in. It's another stamp with the little winter birds on it to do ink swatching in. I got it quote free with the shop app cash points. And I also have a little thing coming in from Emma Stationery Haul. One of the things, which I can't show on the video because it's for my friend's wedding, which will be really cool. And so this is where the manic comes in. When I reached out to Emma Stationery Haul and asking, hey, how come this thing hasn't shipped yet? They were super quick to respond back because they always ship really fast. So it was a little weird that it had been sitting there for a couple days. I was able to ask them about the cat do stamps that I missed out on. The little mini cat do stamp I wanted so bad, but I was trying to be good about not spending my money. So they'll be getting some more of those in. So I'm really excited. I'm like stalking the page, hoping to see this. Ooh, okay. So what was I saying we were doing? Yeah, Stationery Haul stuff. I'm going to do some packing stuff. And I don't know what I'm going to name this video at this point. But I do love my alliterative play on words. So part of me was like, pack and play, because I sold some ink recently on Reddit. And so I need to pack that stuff up. Thought I'd record that. But then I'm also kind of playing around with Stationery Haul stuff. But maybe that's copyrighted. So I have to trademark something. All right, I can't calm my brain down. See, here's what happened. I haven't been sleeping well. And then today I started getting a migraine. So I took my migraine medicine and that hypes me up. And so the headache wasn't bad enough to be like a full-blown migraine. So I feel like the hype up hit more than... I don't have a headache anymore, but this is what I'm dealing with. This is what you're dealing with. I'm actually meeting up with the bestie here in a little bit to swap some shipping supply stuff. And so then she's going to have to deal with it. Y'all want to see this stuff? Let's look at this stuff. This is probably tired of looking at this terrible piece of packing with a dirty... Let's open this one first so I can get this off the desk. All right, yeah, I cut that because I showed my address. All right, so this is an order from Cheery Letters. I have a feeling my orders are going to really slow down because some of my favorite shops aren't shipping to the U.S. anymore, which totally understandable, but also still sucks. Cheery Letters is one of those shops that I always buy from. They have such really cute stuff, and they always give a lot of really cute little samples. This wasn't a big haul. I think I'm doing better with stuff. I'm not buying tons of things, but also you probably can't really see this. So let me open this up and we'll zoom in just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Gotta be smarter than the box. It's actually a really cute little box. All right, let's get zoomed in. I'm also struggle busing really hard with, well, you guys are just getting all the info. Okay, so I used to be able to stream from my camera to my laptop so I could at least check the placement of things. Ever since I fixed the video settings on my phone, it skips. It is terrible. So I can't really use it anymore. Yet another reason I want to buy a camera, which is where the ink money is going to go. It's not enough to buy a camera, but it's enough to buy like a quarter of a camera, and that'll be good enough for now. Oh my gosh. You know what? If I actually publish this video, some of you guys are going to love it. Some of you guys are going to hate it, but it's a day in the life of me. Okay, so these are two PET tapes from a designer called Neverland. I think I'm like 99.9% sure I've gotten stuff from them before. And I want to say it was, let's look. Okay, I want to say that this is Neverland as well. I'm pretty sure. And if it's not, hey, editing Heather, in post, put the designer of this so that I don't sound so silly. Thanks. Okay. So, this is Neverland Studios PET tape. This is actually really cutely wrapped. Just tiny little roll. I just got loops instead of whole rolls. I don't think they actually had whole rolls of these anymore. And also when I got them, I hesitated to buy them because they feel like, you'll see, but they feel like fall/winter time PET tapes. And so I'm like, well, I'm not going to use that for a long time. It's only May. But like, I didn't want to miss out on them. So anyway, maybe with this new white background, you can actually see them decently well. Look how flipping cute this is. Let's just unroll these. Look at the little foxes. Little pirates. Oh my gosh. You know what it is? I think it's the colorway. The grays and the browns. I think that's what this right here, this particular image is what sold me to buy it. This little guy. So freaking cute. So that'll be kind of fun. I was thinking here soon I want to do some kind of monochromatic spread. Maybe a whole month, maybe just a week. And I think, obviously this has colors in it, but I think like doing like a toned down black, white, brown thing would actually be pretty cool looking. Oh no. Oh geez. Let's see. Oh, it's actually twisted with the, yeah, there's no way. I have elastics though, and I will just wrap this up in elastics in a moment. Well, I kind of kept it a little bit. All right, this is the one that really felt like a wintertime one to me. So that first one was called the Jolly Roger, and this one is called Forest Rave. Also, I'm trying to be better about looking away when I talk because I know that the audio is weird when I do that, which is a terrible segue to the fact that Sunday I should be getting some new microphones. I was going to wait to record this until then, but I thought it would be interesting, probably more so for me than you, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to have part of the video with just regular talking to my phone, and then part of the video with the microphone so that I could actually hear it and you guys could tell me if it's better or not. I know it's probably not the best way to do it, but whatever. Anyway, Forest Rave by Neverland. Look at those. They're so freaking cute, guys. Like, I don't usually go for the cutesy, she said, and if you guys go back and look, you'll see lots of cutesy, but like, This reminds me of like nursery wall type art. But it was just, they're just so cute. Like I couldn't not get it. I mean, it's so cute. So, so cute. But this feels, like I said, kind of wintry for some reason to me. Although, I mean, the trees and the leaves and stuff are green. I don't know. Maybe I can fit this in. Not in the month of May, though. May's all picked out. That's the only problem with doing things the way I did it this last time. All right. Ooh, that doesn't... Can I make this work? Y'all, I think I can. Okay. Let's take a look at these freebies. I have a feeling that some of you guys are going to be getting these in the packages who bought ink from me, because why not? What is happening? Come on. Okay. Little face. I don't know. These portraits are a little bit odd. Coffee. Some cute bears. Film strip. Girl with a cat bag. This. Very nice. Okie dokie. This little pouch I think might be the cutest part with this Black Milk Project stamp on it. Little delivery. I really like Black Milk Project stamps. You guys probably know by now that I have a ton of them. But I wasn't really fond of this new one that came out. Mainly because it felt like it was for people who ship things a lot. And that's not me. So but I mean, perfect for them. Cheery Letters. All right. Now let's get into the other one. All right. This is my first order from PaperGame. I think I ended up finding them on the shop app, and then I went to their website and kind of dug around there for a little bit. That's going to be a good box to ship ink in. I mean, like, that's perfect. All right. This looks like a little freebie, so we can save that one to the end. Again, PaperGame is where I got this from. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, let's go through these first. So I actually have a special folder that's dedicated to my rub-on stickers, and I already have several from MU. So several like this. Look, there's so many. But I have these, and then I saw these. So this is new. This is one I have. There were different colors and styles. This is another one that I got. It's really cool looking. And then this one, you're gonna see like a new fixation for me with the circled stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's just what I'm vibing on right now. And that's a decent segue to this. So let me put these up. Okay, so remember what I was saying about the circles? Yeah, I kept looking at these for so long, and I finally snagged some. I'm not sure how these are going to work so well, because I've seen some that are like kiss cut that are probably a little bit better for me. But look at these cool circles. Let me, if I put it down, you can see that it's kind of see-through-y. Actually, is this better? Maybe this will be better. They're just circles and butterflies. I thought it might be kind of pretty. I like the way that some of them are barely there at all. That's kind of cute. This is Dream. Oh, geez. I like this little butterfly the best. He's silly looking. I like it. It looks kind of like an hourglass. It's cute. Okay, let's kind of take this off. Okay, let's wrap this guy up. Okay, all wrapped up. Actually, also kind of like this cute little bag that it came in with these cherry blossoms on it. Guess what I was thinking about while I was rolling that up? I bet you'll never guess. I was thinking about intros to videos. And the fact that for the last 4 months, give or take, I have said, hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And the other day I was watching a Dandelion Diaries video and she says, hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And I realized that subconsciously somehow I must have picked that up, but it's like the perfect intro because welcome or welcome back. So a video I did not too long ago, I tried something different and that just felt so unnatural. It was like, you know, if you're new here, I'm happy you're here, but I mean, and I am absolutely 100% happy, but that doesn't sound right either. So, long story short, I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to do the intros of the videos. I don't know what should I do. Also, in one of my Sunday live sessions, we talked about like if we had named the folks who watch these videos, what would they be called? And someone suggested Washis, which I thought was super cute, but like starting a video saying hey Washis is weird. Also, starting a video saying hey Washi watchers is even harder, more difficult, more weird. I don't know. I have no idea where this tangent is going, but you guys want to help me pick out a new way to start a video, a new intro? And just be like, yo, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. I also realized that I've been saying, let's get into it a lot lately. And that's because I found I've been watching tutorials on how to make YouTube videos, and like 9 out of 10 of them, as soon as they cut to like how to do something, like how to edit something or ripple delete or whatever, it's like, let's get into it. That's okay. Let me just say this. If you are a content creator and you happen to be watching this and I am saying something that you say, please do not take offense. I just apparently am very easily, I pick things up and I just say them. It's kind of like when you're talking to somebody who has an accent and then you slowly start speaking in this accent that you do not have, but it's like, I don't know. Y'all want to look at more tapes? Let's look at more tapes. That's enough. All right, so this one is kind of cute. I think it says that it was like Christmas lights, but to me, they just look like really like party lights. So I thought this would be cool to get these. Maybe to put like some of the borders of pages and stuff. It is washi tape, so I don't want to unwind it too far, but it does kind of go through some colors that I thought I'd show you guys. Oh no, perfect. It's release paper. Release back paper. Didn't I do this last time? What the heck is this called? Washi with release back paper? I don't know. Y'all, I got issues. Also, I thought this like white background would be fantastic because it would help reflect the light. And you know what? All I see is cat hair. Just everywhere. Anyway, let's take a look at this. So it says, like I said, it says it's like Christmas lights or Christmas ornaments, but I don't really think of it that way. I just think it's really cute little like design. I really like this one with the stars and stuff on it. And that's where it repeats. So that's not bad. I wonder if there's any, I don't think this will really go with my current monthly spread, but just based on the colors I have. Oh my God, I can't even open up my, good Lord. Hang on. All right. I mean, yeah, no, this is not, the blues maybe, but it doesn't go with the design. Like, why would there be little things here? This kind of goes with this one a little bit, if I did it. I kind of like the fact also that this is like a 2-in-1 washi, because you could run parallel, or you could just cut and have like a thin piece for each of the colors. I like that a lot. All right, let's wrap this guy back up, which is apparently more difficult than I think. You know, it's funny. I used to hate this release bag paper stuff. Release. Don't focus on it, Heather. It's fine. Just call it whatever it is. I used to hate it, but now I actually really like it when it's on washi tape. Okay, so there's that guy. We looked at this guy. Let's close this. Okay, so both of these are washi tapes, and they're kind of like an Asian style, almost like those kimono washi tapes that you see, but funky, different. And I was really excited to see these. This is another one of those things that I wasn't going to buy, but then I just kept thinking about it. And so I put it in my cart. I must have had these things in my cart for like a week before I decided to pull the trigger. Oh my gosh. What is happening? There, oh, hey, we did it. See, it's definitely got those like kimono type vibes on the washi tape. I probably did this. Oh God, bug. What's happening? But like, see that cat? It is just so stinking cool looking. Look at that. Like, oops, no, don't do it. Isn't that neat? That silver foil. Actually, it's holographic. That's cool. You know what's interesting also? Here's another little tangent for you. One of my earlier videos, there was something that had holographic something on it. Could have been foil, could have been something else, and I kept calling it iridescent. And it drives me nuts whenever that video pops up. I mean, because I guess you could make the argument that it is sort of like iridescent, but also it's not. I don't know. You guys enjoying this? This is, it's Heather Unfiltered. This is all the pin-up energy when she wants to make videos and she doesn't make videos for days. That's what it is, I guess. Okay. This one has cranes on it, and it is so cool looking. So it's got cranes and like ginkgo leaves. Looks like swallows, maybe? Oh, you know what? It has swallows, not cranes. My bad, my bad. It has a bird, but look at this. Look. Oh, it's so cool looking. This is going to look so neat at fall time with the fall colors. Also, let me check something. Yeah, so this is something else that's interesting. In addition to when I fixed my video to have a little bit better quality, And it messed up my laptop from being able to properly mirror the screen. It also randomly stops mirroring sometimes for no apparent reason. So if any of you guys are watching and you do video editing, throw me a bone. Like, what the heck is happening? Okay, this one's funny. When I saw this come out of the box, I thought, wait a minute, did I order an ink? Like, I don't remember ordering ink. And then I opened it, which is also cute. It says hello and thank you. And it is this really cool PET tape that is not typically my style at all, ever. I think I was lured in by the colors, honestly. The colors and the shiny. It got me. Because I told myself not too long ago that I wasn't going to buy any PET tape that wasn't Kiss Cut anymore. And I've done it. You've seen several on this video. But this one is just like, look how cool this is. I actually thought it was going to be more foil based, but that's not too bad. It's still pretty. Let me try to turn it this way so it doesn't glare on you. I like how it's like different segments. Isn't that kind of neat? Like, it's just not my jam, but it'd be kind of cool to do a spread, kind of celestial, what would you call this? Like celestial steampunk vibes, maybe? Also looks like it's by Neverland. That's cool. I like it. Alrighty, let's roll this guy up and then we'll take a look at some samples. Also, if you heard the audio change, it's because I stood up to make sure that I'm in frame since the computer just biffed. Oh, oh God, it's stuck to everything. Hey-yo. Okay. Especially for me. That's sweet. Oops, how do I get into it? Is this a trick? It looks like it opens right there, but... Oh. Oh. Oh man, what's happening? Yeah, so this is my first order from this place. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good quality. Oh, hydrangeas. These are papery. What does this say? I don't know. Does it go this way? Does it go this way? What is it? Supposed to be a pineapple? What is that? Does anybody know? These are cute. Kind of like that one. Looks like it's got tape on it. All right. Okie doke. So that either concludes this part of the video and then it'll cut to the new things that came in, or maybe I'm going to cut to packing up inks to ship out. Who knows? We'll find out together. Bye. Well, hey, welcome to the future that's now in my past. You may notice that the audio is a little bit different. This is the first video that I'm recording with my new DJI Mic Mini, which is actually really cool. I didn't expect this stuff to be that cool. Maybe once I get more used to this, I can do a random electronic review on a stationery channel, whatever. Okay, so I'll have to tell you, I went back and watched the previous video because it's been easily a week since I filmed that because my life just got crazy and I'm on a new schedule and all this other stuff. And so I hope you enjoyed my mood at that time. It's to me, it's pretty darn funny listening back to it. So anyhow, oh my God. Hey, hang on just a minute. I I can't wait to get a real camera, because if I had a real camera, then I could take my phone and take a picture of what just happened. But basically, I had a cat come run through the room, bounce off a bookcase, and land in the box of inks that I haven't sold yet. And now she's playing house in like a little fort. Whatever. Anyway, where was I? Right. So, the previous video was recorded a little while ago. It is now the next week, actually towards the end of the next week. And I've been doing a real bang up job with writing in my journal, which is to say, not at all. But I did want to, I finally had some time. And so I wanted to kind of wrap up this video a little bit, and I wanted to test the new microphones. And so let's just go ahead and do that. So since I last left it, my Emma Stationery Haul order came in, as well as my little craft place order. I have 2 orders yet to come in, and those will be a separate video. So let's, by the way, if you haven't ordered from Emma Stationery Haul, the packing tape is so cute. Which is funny because I finally got part of my like Esterbrook order in from the Coffee Monster Co. And I actually posted about this on Instagram. This packing tape was so freaking cute. I hadn't received one that had this kind of packing tape yet. I didn't get my pen in yet. I couldn't buy my pen from the Coffee Monster Co. I had to get it from a local shop. So far, now they're saying end of May, possibly July. So I don't know. But I did get my blotter paper in, and I got the ink in, so that's pretty cool. I'm not going to do any of that stuff here because I do have a video planned where I go through some new inks and samples and stuff like that, so I'll deal with those over there. My God, I'm already all over the place. Okay, so the Emma Stationery Haul, this is the little freebies that came with it. I really like this little coffee one. I kind of like this too. The future is promising. I'll have to trim it in when I use it though, because I feel like I want to put this in my journal after the big work project is done. These are super cute too. Like, they're more wintertime kind of focused. I kind of like the fact that this is hat. There's a cute bear, but there's things like mittens and stuff, so that's definitely wintertime. Okay, so freebies. One thing in this order I couldn't show you guys because it's actually for the bestie. Kind of a pre-wedding present-ish. I don't know when I'm going to give it to her, but, you know, whatever. These are like kind of like time schedule sort of things that are ephemera. And I had to get them because they were freaking adorable. I have zero idea how I'm going to use these right now. But there is a couple versions. And, oh, it's all wrinkled. There's a couple versions, and then there's like, I think 3 of each version. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So they kind of have a timeline on it. So you could put this on a page. And if you had a busy day or you had certain things planned, you could write out next to it what you had planned. Right? So like, I have been planning some trips that are coming up in June, July, and September for me. And so I could make a little thing, like a little itinerary thing going on. There's also this style here, which reminds me of the cat Maisie, who is the one that's playing in the box. And then, so there are 3 of those. Then there's this really cute one playing with yarn. It's interesting that every 3rd one is wrinkled. I wonder what happened. It's not wrinkled badly, but it's just like got a, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a concentric circle situation. But this is so cute. This one also, like, it looks like a finish line. Although I don't know why you would be going up from 23 to 7. I would think 7 in the morning you'd be going down, but who knows? Maybe it's a cat thing. All right, so there are 3 of those as well. This is like a black and white version of the first one here. Oh yeah, okay. So then it goes through and you have 3 of each that are the black and white versions. So this was the color. I should have kept these a little bit more organized than I did. So then here is the black and white of the knitting one here. And then this is different. That's interesting. So this one's a little bit different, right? It's got a little coffee and stuff like that, but it's similar-ish. And then this one here is just a smidge different too, because the mouse. Wait, am I going crazy, or the other one's different and I just didn't pick up on it? Or is it just these two? I mean, slightly different. It's missing these little dots. This one looks like it has a signature. This one, slightly different. This has the... All right, well, you know, I'm just going crazy and not paying attention. What's new? Okay, let's put those up. Yeah, I don't know why I keep buying ephemera type things when I don't really use it, but I feel like there's part of me that wants to become an ephemera person. And I realize that's silly when you're looking at these pages that has 2 things, but this is a rare instance where I loved this packing tape, and then this was a postcard I got from a friend who was traveling, like to Prague and stuff, and sent me a cool postcard. But like, other than that, I don't usually use that stuff, but there's just, I don't know. Do you guys ever collect things to collect it because it's cute and then you don't use it? Maybe that's what's going on with me lately. I don't know. Okay. Moving on. So I got 2 new PET tapes. I will not open one of them because, whoa, I already have this. So if you guys remember, if you've been watching long enough, you know that I tried to get this version and I thought I had ordered a full roll in the paper washi, like the release pack stuff. And when I got it, it was glossy, clear PET tape, and you couldn't actually see the designs at all. Well, I finally found it. Emma Stationery Haul had it in paper, and let me get that for you. Yeah, okay. So this is the one where I already cut up the loop that I got, but I wanted to buy a whole roll. So this stuff here is this cut up, right? So I'm just super stoked that I finally found it, because it's got words and stuff on it that I'm not really a super big fan of. But you know, that's whatever. I just really like the watercolor flowers and stuff. Oh my God, I'm out of room on my desk. So anyway, that's this guy, who will pretty much immediately go to storage. And then this one I thought was really pretty cool. Am I actually going to be able to save a sticker from her? I say her, I have no idea if it's her. I think it is. Oh my gosh, this sticker is so sticky. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Holy crap. What is this? All right, I'm going to put this like right here. Actually, let's put it here so he looks like he actually has something to look at. And then I'll go right what that is. This stuff, we'll chalk this up immediately into the list of things that I didn't need, but I thought was so cool looking that I wanted. So it's like kind of sparkly PET tape that has a texture to it. It's like kind of rough. And it is little strips of, I don't have my thingies. Is this a straight one? No, but it'll work. Okay. So they're just little strips, individual strips that you can see how it just popped off like that. And you could put them on things. I don't want purple though. Let's grab this one right here. So yeah, completely in the realm of, I absolutely have no need for this, but I just thought it was so cool. It's like an entire roll of this stuff. I think this is one. No, it is the full roll because this is the loop. All right, let's start from over here. Granted, I just took 2 of those off. And then it goes all the way to here. Isn't that cool? I mean, like, I don't know. I think it's cool. Of course, now I'm out of the tapey thing to wrap this up with. And I don't think this is one of those ones that I can really cut up and put in my book. Does this have, oh, this kind of has a sticky on it. Maybe we could, maybe it'll stay stuck. Oh, that's good enough. Well, that was exciting. My alarm to go to bed just went off and I forgot that I hadn't turned it off. And the camera freaked out. So I say camera, but I actually mean my phone. Yet another reason I cannot wait. I can't wait to get this camera. God, what am I going to do with these? I don't know yet. All right. And then the last thing for this video is, guess what? Yeah, if you guessed a stamp, you'd be right. So this is a stamp I got from the little craft place. And it's kind of one of those, I saw it, I thought it was bigger. So I got it. It's got those really cute little winter birds and a little mushroom. And I was thinking about using it for ink swatchy stuff. But I'm not mad at it. It's super cute. So let's do this one. I feel like that needs a cute color. I've got new. What's this? You know what? Let's use this green. Okay. I haven't opened this one yet. This is a new stamp color I got. So let's try this. Yeah, I need something there. Okay. I'm really interested to see how this microphone is going to sound when I go to edit this. Hopefully it's not terrible. Oh, you know what I just realized? I haven't been taking pictures of any of this stuff from the first video or now for the thumbnail. Oh my God. What am I going to do? I guess by the time you see this, I'll have figured out what to do. I mean, I guess I could kind of do what I did with my weekend one. Well, this is kind of difficult because it's so tiny. It's like kind of flooding it a little bit too much. This last weekend, my decoration video, I kind of just used a solid color in one of the days, actually this day, right here. So maybe I can kind of do something like that. Although I got to tell you, that video did not do great at all, which, wow, that is also not very bright. Let's try with let's try it with this color. This is also new, which makes me sad because I know the video was a little bit different because I didn't do a live. And is this the same color? What is happening? Anyway, I knew it was a little bit different, and I knew I had put out a bunch of videos on the weekend, which I know is something I have to work on. But, I mean, it's one of those videos where, like, I watched it back and liked it. So I was kind of surprised that it didn't do that great. All right, let's put a little bit darker, kind of randomly. Let's see if that makes it any better. Oops, let's move this down. I can't believe I've just totally fallen off of journaling. This schedule change has been good, very good for me personally, but terrible for what I normally This is super cute. Oh my God. All right, since I can't really sync up my phone and computer anymore, hopefully I'm somewhere in the middle here and you can see this a little bit closer. You know, my favorite part about this is the way that this bird is looking down, like trying to see what's going on. So we'll just go like this. That's a wrap. So if you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow the subscriber base, and it is like watching molasses fall out of a tree to make syrup. So whatever. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, which is most likely going to be a decorate with me on the weekend. Bye. Okay, I'm back. So I think in the future, when I use this particular stamp, I probably need to use like one of my more firm ink pads, because the little chalk ink ones that I just used, they got into all these little crevices, or as I like to sometimes say, crevassiers, and it's kind of a pain. I mean, I have a thing to clean it out with, but anyway, that's just a heads up if you were interested in this stamp. All right, really going. Bye. ×2.